Guys, Justin here with the technician, and in today's video what I want to discuss is something that's absolutely critical to successful trading. So I highly recommend you watch this till the end. It's going to take me about 7.5 minutes to wrap this up, so make sure you stick around because I'm going to go through step by step really one of the major factors in helping improve your performance. It's something I haven't talked about before, and it's actually contrary to what most people on YouTube are going to tell you. And there's a very good reason for this. And I think a lot of people just take a lot of things they read in books that were like 30 or 40 years old, and they seem to think that is the way to trade successfully. So what I've done here is just to give you an example. I just took a trade on here. This is a demo account. I'm just trying to show you this for demonstration purposes. This is USD CAD that I pulled up. This is a 30-minute chart on my left-hand side and a 5-minute chart on my right-hand side. And I just took this trade here. You can see there was this yellow bar on the 5-minute chart. That's the trigger I got in at, and on the next bar here. And I'm looking for a profit up to here, up to the take profit, which is at the 127.048 number. That's the handle. So you guys, if you're watching this later, you can go back, see if this trade worked out or not. And the truth is, I have no idea whether this is going to work out. And the truth is, I have no idea whether any of my trades are going to work out when I make them. It's a game of probabilities. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because if we look at this, if you've watched any of the videos on the channel, this is kind of a classic structure that I'm looking for, something surfing a moving average, and you can see this big run up here on USD CAD. So that's the trade stop loss. I ran it under these previous lows, and I could have run it down here, but I didn't like the reward to risk on that one. But most importantly now, let's talk about the reason that a person should be getting into these, or how you can perform to be able to get into these. And what I mean by that is you've probably seen maybe some YouTube videos, maybe some books where people are saying that, hey, let's make sure you're trading without emotion. And they go on and on about how it's important to trade without emotion. But the reality is, when we're looking at this and when we're making these decisions, every salesperson has known since the beginning of time that for any buyer or any person to make a decision, there needs to be emotion involved. So it's actually the exact opposite, I find. See, I trade with emotion. I trade with a lot of emotion. And I try and keep my emotions stable, but I have to know that this is a setup. Like step one, I have to know this is a setup. Step two, I have to be confident about it. And that brings me to my next point. So in order to be confident about something, if you want to trade with conviction, in doing that, when somebody says you need to trade with conviction, then they say you should be trading without emotion. When they say you should be trading with conviction, that is literally an emotion. So you can kind of think of your emotions as kind of going from confident to conviction. So that means you need to develop confidence in what you're doing. Maybe a trade like this, you might have a confidence level of 3 in it. Or you might have a confidence level of 7 in it. So you know it's a setup and you have a high confidence level in it. Then it makes it easier to take the trade. Now I want to show you how you can build that, because it is important to be able to have that confidence. We all know what it's like to hit a losing trade and then end up missing out on winning trades because we're underconfident. So the best way I have found for me to build confidence in my setups is to use Forex Tester. The Forex Tester 5, as you can see, I can go through the charts, and I do this all the time. I've been doing this for years, and I just go through the charts. I look for the setups. I'll place a trade in here, and I'm just going to place one here. I have no idea if this is going to work out or not, and you can see I can set my risk, and I'm looking at a sell position. There's my stop loss. And I'm just going to hit sell, and you can see here I have an hour chart on the left-hand side, a 15-minute chart on the right-hand side, and I can just go through, and I can continuously go through these to see, okay, where do I want to move my stop loss to break even? Maybe that's right now I want to do that. And what do these stats look like over time? This is how I build that confidence, and that's what enables me to be able to place trades. Without it, you see, I can close a position right now. I can see that the market's short-term looks like it's maybe trying to reverse, but I can close that position. And you need to be able to have confidence on when you're closing a position, what your system is, your entries, your exits, and you need to build that. The only way to do that, the only way I know how to do that without having money on the line is in Forex Tester 5 and demo trading. Now, if we look at demo trading, we go back here. I mean, this trade could take anywhere from, this is a 5-minute chart, could take 30 minutes to 3 hours to work out. We don't know. And you can only get so many of those trades off. Nice thing about here is on weekends, I can go through and I can just test the systems. I can see if it's going to work out. I don't know beforehand, right? You just kind of go through bar by bar. Right now, I'm just pressing the space bar going forward. And we can load up all different types of data. If you want to trade stocks, you want to trade commodities, you want to trade FX or crypto, you load it up in here and you go through it bar by bar. That's the way you do it. Then you build confidence in the setup. See, one just passed right by us right here on this 50-minute chart as I was talking. Beautiful breakout setup. And the market just took off from that. So that's how you do it. You get enough repetition of this in, and then you can start going through your stats on the left-hand side, and you can build confidence in that. You build confidence in the process, because nobody knows beforehand if a trade's going to work out or it's not. If it was going to be a huge runner or it's just going to make it to their first take profit. No one knows. And that's the thing. If you're looking for that holy grail, you're looking for that thing that's going to hit all the time and be able to make huge returns, like, you're not going to find it. You're just not. Like, trading takes a long time to get good at, guys. It does. And I know everybody on YouTube wants to sell you things that will be, how to make $1 million in 24 hours trading. But those things aren't realistic. This is what it takes. And I hope I've helped you guys on this channel. So if you've found this video helpful, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. I have put a link to Forex Tester 5 in the description below. So, if you purchase it, there is an affiliate commission that does come back to me, and that does help support the channel, guys. So if you like this content, let me know. Let me know what you think. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.